Pow. We're back. Oh no. Well, looks like I'm doing this one all on my own. Welcome back, cowpokes, to the writer's room, where we're doing more stuff. Oh, Cole. He's okay. He's fine. We're gonna work more on our feature film outline, I imagine. That's the idea of what we're doing in this episode. We're gonna continue doing that. He's still dead. That stinks. We're gonna continue writing our beat sheet. Hopefully, we're gonna get into Act 2 finally, and he's back.
We're gonna get into Act 2 and explore more about our characters.
We're gonna explore more about our characters and do some really cool stuff, like we always do. Isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah. So I've got our beat sheet pulled up.
Beautiful.
Oh, so we're not in Act 2 quite yet, but we are hoping to get there.
We're getting close.
Yeah, very, very close.
We should be able to...
Yeah, I might have missed some of your explanation being dead, but, you know.
Being dead, yeah.
It happens.
You can only... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yep. It's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so where we last left off, the Coyote has set up camp, and has taken Xinyue with him. So they're kind of camped up. She's kind of trying to escape at the moment, until they get into a physical altercation kind of thing, and they get to where he's aiming his gun at her, and she can't do anything, and he starts explaining her situation to her so that she knows she's been infected. She kind of needs his help to actually make it out of this. And so we are pretty much after the lore dump, which is his explanation to her on her situation. So... Okay, yes. So...
I'm immediately regretting my costuming choice. I wanted to be festive and wear my cowboy getup, but it's really fucking hot. Immediately starts burning up.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
That's okay, partner.
I think I have an Indiana Jones hat in like Indiana, but that's not really a cowboy hat. That's just a fedora.
I got this. Yeah, I had this cowboy hat, but it don't fit.
It don't
over
fit
the headphones, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You could take the jacket off if you wanted to.
Never.
Okay. So
if
we're gonna.
You wanted to.
So we're gonna move on and not feel bad for him.
No, we're not. So, okay, I'm doing it. So we do the lore dump, and we're gonna do our rabbit bit that we kind of geeked out over in the last episode.
Yeah, I think he's explained this. I think she's kind of listening at this point, and I think we have him like sheath his gun. He changes his tone and demeanor to be. Well, he never really had like an aggressive tone, I think, during this explanation, but like it's definitely he's trying to diffuse. So him putting his gun away might kind of help convey that.
Yeah. So maybe right here. Oops. Coyote puts away his gun, twitches up his demeanor to more closely connect with Xinyue.
Awesome. Yes. No. I was gonna make a funny noise, and then I tried, and then nothing came out. So, where is he keeping this rabbit? Probably just
Well, let's go
behind
back.
the log.
Let's go back to how we wrote it.
We
It
didn't
says here,
get it.
the rabbit gets infected, and then he walks away. Does he have the rabbit on him? Does the rabbit come back into the scene? Like, how are we thinking this plays out?
I think he has the rabbit on him.
He has the rabbit on him.
I think so. Because it's
Okay.
gotta be. It has to be the same rabbit, right? And it's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
what are the odds that this sick
He
rabbit followed him
pulls
up the ridge?
back. Or, yeah, I guess he's like keeping it in his jacket. Which did we say his jacket was cast aside? Yeah, his coat's on the ground.
It's on a like a log like bench thing. Yeah.
The oops. The blood infected rabbit emerges from Coyote's coat pocket.
Coat pocket.
weird. Body horror transformation.
Mm-hmm.
Xinyue gets it now. She's in big trouble.
She says that too. She says, "I get it now. I'm in big trouble."
Yeah, I understand it now.
Yeah.
We'll have Xinyue puts down the rabbit while Coyote. Does the Coyote watch this, or does he like look away because he's like, poor rabbit?
Nah, he's dead inside. He loves nature, but he's. I mean, he's ready to. He's looking to die, so it's just kind of like
Yeah.
he hates
He's
it,
watching
but-
with like empty eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now that we got the decision pretty much out of the way. We know what Xinyue knows, that her only option now pretty much is to go with Coyote to find this cure for her.
Yes.
You're
I feel left out. You have your mic in frame, and I don't. Hold on.
yeah.
There we go. It's a lot closer now.
Nice. Okay. So we've weighed our options. It's time to do what they need to do, and that is go on this adventure. So what's our first step in going on this adventure here?
True. I mean, they probably go to bed, right? Like, like that. Well, I mean, like not immediately. That's like where we have to get to, though. Like we have to get to them going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not sure I want to exposition dump more at this camp.
No. So are we doing like they lay under the stars together and drift off to sleep?
Well, they're not romantically involved yet.
No.
No?
No.
You don't think
No,
ever?
It's not happening. Not ever.
Hmm.
No.
I disagree.
Not in this story.
I
Not
disagree.
this story.
I disagree.
Well, tough shit. It's not happening.
Huh. Huh. That's
Huh.
interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I'm gonna take your replica and shoot you.
You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Do you hear me? Yeah. Urgh.
Okay. You know what? I think she suits up
She suits up.
like the Batman.
All right. I can see that. Yeah, like Batman.
Like Batman. I think we do like a quick like Deadpool suit up montage.
Shoot up montage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Without
can
the
see that.
Predator.
Without the Predator.
You remember the old guy in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
without
remember
without the Predator.
that. Without him, yeah.
So okay. Jeune. Yeah. Hey. Suits up. She is wearing her ass in garb, and she has her hold
Holding.
Jian and Sheng Biao. Jian on her back, and how do you spell the other one? It is Sheng Biao. Got it.
Shang.
Sheng Biao on her hip.
Sweet.
That's right. So I'm drawing a blank.
Well, perhaps maybe the Coyote does something in response to this action.
Probably.
So,
I just don't know what that is.
What would he do? What would he do? Let's
Maybe-
think for a second.
Maybe he hands her a revolver, like just a spare one that he had. But she doesn't use it because she doesn't like.
She doesn't. Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do with it. Coyote puts out the campfire he made, and hands Xinyue we'll say just a rinky-dink gun. He's probably just got one like in his back pocket or something.
Yeah.
I imagine he said something like, pull the trigger, aim between the eyes, and don't lose it. That's all the advice he's going to give her. And so she's not going to really know what to do with it.
Sure. And then maybe when they become closer, they kind of do like a training thing.
Yeah, she'll unlock more information.
Like back and forth training thing too, because I think she trains him a little bit.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. And now?
And now, sleep. Hawk shooing.
Hawk shoe me.
Looking at stars. I think something has to happen. My philosophy in writing films, especially in a feature film, is that every scene needs to have a purpose. Whether it's to expound more on the characters, explore further dynamics, or advance the plot.
Yar.
So we have a sleep bit. I'm not saying that we have to write anything right now, but just thinking about when we get into the script and writing it, what can we do with this scene, which is like a boilerplate time pass thing? What can we do to add here that will make us think a bit more about the world, about the characters, about the dynamic, about the plot, just something to keep in mind.
I would argue that these three belong in what they do.
Yes.
Do you concur?
I concur.
Right then, partner. Let's add it in. Oh shit.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Hold for plane. Plane is gone. Editor Cole, put a plane flying across the screen.
And if you don't do it, I'm gonna be very mad.
I don't care if it looks like really bad. Like, I don't care if you leave the sky in, because I think that's hilarious. But just have it travel across the sky.
If there's not a goddamn plane in this edit, and I watch after it, Editor Cole, I'll leave it at that. Your imagination can fill in the blanks.
Be a little nicer to Editor Cole, because we talked about killing dogs without apologizing and saying that we actually like dogs, and he had to cover for us.
We did say that.
Yeah, he was like he had to come out and say, okay, to be clear, the co-hosts like dogs.
Yeah, no, we do. Actually, speaking of dogs, I'm in this new location for this episode because I'm dog sitting. So I do like dogs. I like them very much.
Oh.
I like them very much.
See,
Even though this dog scratched me in the eyeball. Not the eye, mind you, eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't kill it. So that's 1 point for me.
I don't like eyeballs.
Well, I like my eyeballs when they work properly, but I get the sentiment.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's get into Act 2 then. Which is...
We did it, folks. We did Act 1, let's do Act 2.
It's got...
It is the longest act in film.
It's got 4 decimal points. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4.
Yes. 4 sequences in this act, while the others, Act 1 and Act 3, have 2. So, pretty much all the plot in this movie is going to happen in Act 2. So, speaking of, this is a great place to answer, or at least posit, what our second act tension is. Again, this is a question that is answered by the end of Act 2 that pretty much propels the plot forward. And I believe, here's just what I think is the plot.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Try again.
Will Coyote and Xinyue find a cure before it's too late?
So that's technically true, but that's not answered until Act 3.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, actually,
they find it,
I might be wrong.
right?
I might be wrong. Oh, this isn't where it's supposed to be. Hold on. I could very well be wrong, though. So it's technically not wrong. It's just answered
Technically not.
as we transition into Act 3.
Which is fine. We're gonna keep it like that.
All right, then we have our question.
This is it. Will Coyote and Xinyue find a? Actually, I'm gonna make it. will Xinyue and Coyote find a cure before it's too late? Because she's our protagonist and she deserves to go first.
Yes.
Okay, next up, sequence 2.1. This is what I like to call the vibe out. This is what Blake Snyder described as the fun and games section, or the trailer moments section. This is where you can kind of get away from the plot. You don't have to do a lot of plot stuff. This is where you do more character stuff. And the goal is to do all of the fun things that you want to do in this movie. As much fun things as you can possibly fit into 15 pages. Yeah. Because then after this sequence ends, we end in what's called a lock-in moment, or a locked-in moment, where a really big change or turn of events happens where the characters are now no longer able to go back on the first act decision. So this is where we can get into some fun monster stuff. Fighting monsters, meeting other characters, like meeting village folk, or bringing the law back into it, meeting another monster hunter that knows Coyote, so we get to hear more from like what his experience is in this monster hunting cult, and so we can establish that before we get to the HQ. I think that would be important. But this is where we get to do some fun stuff. This is the fun part.
I'm having fun.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, as of now, they're about to just kind of be walking. So we'll have to throw in some stuff. Some things.
Some stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, I think let's go ahead and I'm gonna space these out.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna.
That's also important. We need to introduce our major subplot in this sequence. That's probably Coyote's storyline of him kind of accepting that his role in society is flawed and the monster hunting cult is evil. So like my suggestion of, hey, maybe another monster hunter is along the road and they have a confrontation, or blah 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 blah. And then but it would be important to recognize that we need to introduce that here before we get to on down the road.
Okay, so I do legitimately have a question.
I love to hear questions. Cole, hit me with it.
You actually don't want to do a romance between these two? Like, you're like dead?
No, I don't want to do a romance.
Okay, you're dead set on that. Gotcha.
I'm dead set on romance. No romance.
Okay.
I don't think these characters need to be romantically involved. I think it's great if they're platonically involved. And I don't necessarily think that any romance. I'm not opposed to having some amount of romance in this film series. It could be in this movie, but I think we're already we have our storylines pretty set. I don't think we need to add anything external. Maybe in like movie 2 we add a romance subplot, but whatever.
The only reason I want one,
I don't think it's necessary.
The only reason I want one is so that I can use it as a weakness later.
As a what?
As a weakness later for them.
Romance as a weakness. I don't know. The way I feel about romance subplots is I don't necessarily think that these characters fall in love during this story. Okay. I think it's more about human trust than love, like romantic love. Okay. But that's...
I don't know shit about love. I've been single my whole life. What do I know?
Cole, I love you. I love you, buddy. Oh no, don't die again. All right, I'm just gonna continue on my own. So silly things in 2.1. I'm genuinely trying to think of something off the top of my head to write down. I'll let you do that bit as long as you want. That's fine. I'm gonna try to make forward progress or something.
It's clearly the theme of this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't. How do you change the bullet points?
What do you mean?
Well,
how do you want to change this bullet point?
Well, look up here, above Act 2. See how it's different?
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that.
Oh, you gotta tab that son of a bitch. Hit the tab button.
Tab that son bitch.
Tab that son bitch.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh my fuck.
And if you want to go back, you hold Shift and then hit Tab. Actually, I want to go back.
That's insane.
Like you go up and yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The more you know about Google Docs and keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah. I almost want to get them into town. Not the town with headquarters, but and town.
A town.
And town.
A town.
And town.
Okay. What kind of town are we thinking we want to introduce?
This, I think, is where we pull up a map.
A map.
And map.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm having ideas, but go for it. Keep going.
Where the fuck did it go? No, I'm having difficulty in real life. Okay, hold on. Map. Map? Map.
Map.
Map. Map. Map. Map.
Map.
Google?
Map.
What the fuck are you doing to me? Like, you're making this weird...
I can't see what's Audience, I can't see what's happening, so I hope that
I found it. I
it's
found
really
it.
funny.
Yeah, well, they can't see
Yay.
either. I moved it off screen.
Yeah, well.
Google Maps.
Hey!
Alright.
Okay, so we got some maps.
I'm gonna have to blur that. just doxed my parents there.
Blur all of it. Blur everything. Blur everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Quit! Alright. Alright, so.
What the fuck is happening?
We're in Texas.
We are in Texas. Texas asshole?
We're not gonna probably get into it too much. But do we think she came in by boat and has just been kind of wandering
Well, if we... Yeah. Okay, yeah. I imagine probably she comes in from that... from the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Comes up Texas, around towards the west end, and then has to make her way back across to the east because near Louisiana and all is where the swamplands are. And we did say that we wanted our third act to be like a swampland battle type thing.
So I think Act 2...
So it's like she's making an L shape. So she's starting down here, kind of coming up.
Yeah.
The story starts with her like right here, and then she's got to go east.
So you're pointing. So like here?
So I'm saying like she comes up, and then she's like making a backwards 7 type shape.
I think HQ should be in
something
Dallas.
like that.
I think so.
All right, yeah, cool.
So let's
HQ Dallas.
HQ Dallas.
Big city, yeah.
So how big is Big Spring? How big is it? Is there oil? That's pretty big.
And audience, we know that these cities. either maybe didn't exist or looked vastly different than what they do today. We're just using the current day map as a guideline because of our world is fictional, but it is based in reality. We're just using this as a guideline for what our fictional cities could potentially look like.
These towns have changed?
Times have changed. Things are not always the same. That is quite an existential crisis to have in the middle of an episode. Wait, you mean that things haven't always been like this? Things were different before I was here, and they will continue to be different after I'm gone? That's ridiculous.
The world was black and white, but like...
You're saying that there was things before me? No, that can't be right.
Nah, I'm the protagonist.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
You can be the protagonist of your own story if you want to.
I mean, I think we just kind of either pick one of these smaller towns or we make up one.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think we make up one. And then we keep Dallas,
but it's nice to
and Houston and like Austin or whatever. I don't think we'll be in Austin or Houston, but
but I think it's nice to have that sort of like map guide as a reference to what this journey looks like in physical relation, like how close these towns are in relation to one another. That's good to know. So, I had an idea for something before we got on this map diatribe, and I'm trying very hard to recall what it was.
Oh, I fucked it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you didn't fuck it this time. It's fine. Here's here's what I'm thinking could happen in this sequence, and I want to make sure that we set up this scene with some decent trailer moments. I do believe in this part of the movie is where you stuff in the trailer moments, and that may seem formulaic to some that are maybe hearing this kind of concept for the first time. But trust me, when it's out on a script, it will sound natural. Here's my pitch for this sequence. Okay, maybe we have a couple really short, like montage-y type scenes of them walking to this town, because I don't think they can just appear in town like a hard cut. We get to the town, and I believe perhaps we bring in this concept that I mentioned in a previous episode, that maybe there were groups of people in this world that were living peacefully with the monsters and harnessing their natural abilities for their own benefit, for whatever. If you want to go look at that episode, fucking find it. I don't remember which one, but maybe this town lives peacefully with the monsters, and this is obviously in direct conflict with the Coyote, who is sent to like kill all monsters. Perhaps another monster hunter comes to the town and starts killing these peaceful monsters and setting them off, and then angering everyone in the town. Yada 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 yada. We gotta fight our way out now, almost, without angering any more monsters or people. That's kind of like establishing the plot. The Coyote is having to confront his duties as a monster hunter and possibly coming to terms that maybe his way of life is not so bad. I think this scene does need to paint the townspeople as being ridiculous and bad, because we can't immediately show the twist in this sequence, because like in the midpoint, that's when like the big shit hits the fan. So but kind of like foreshadowing that decision, or that big. For Xinyue, I think I imagine she's just like having to get by. She's probably starting to feel some of the first ramifications of this infection. Perhaps a law enforcement officer or whatever is like, hey, like interrogating perhaps, maybe, and she's got to have to fight a monster by herself for the first time using her hands. Maybe she tries to use the pistol for the first time and it doesn't work out so good.
Maybe.
Blah blah blah. But we get some cool action bits. We get some cool horror bits.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that we could throw into a cool trailer. That's what I'm thinking off the top of my head right now for this bit of the movie. Yes, Cole.
Thank you. So we forgot to heal the coyote.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because his leg has a small hole in it now.
His leg has a hole in it. We should have wrote that. That's in Act 1. We can let's just hold on. Let's see.
Well, I think we figure out the blood magic piece real quick.
Yeah, blood magic could be further explored in this sequence, but I do think Act 2 he has to heal himself before we get to Act 2. But yeah, right now, let's talk about this blood magic because I am quite lost and confused as to what the concept really is. Tell me a little bit about it, Cole. What do you think?
Well, there's a few ways we can go about it.
Love that. Love options.
The Mortal Kombat / like The Boys universe style of blood powers, which is essentially just the ability to control blood. I don't think we should go that route because that is insanely overpowered, and it's something where if we were to kind of go in that direction, we would have to create a consequence for it to not be used as often as it very easily could be. The other option is we go a more bloodborne route, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards, but we have to go about it a different way. In Bloodborne, you heal via a like syringe thing where you inject blood into yourself. You also can kind of commit like I think it's like a seppuku thing, and then you have a bloody blade that kind of does more damage to monsters. So, and the option 3 is we do a bit of both. And we have only some people able to do certain blood magic, but there's also like a price, and they can't just like explode people's heads. They can only like do like they can only like cut themselves and then like control their own blood or something like that. That would be. But then there's also the other thing. And I really, I'm just not gonna let you talk. I'm gonna keep just making up words so that you don't talk.
Please continue. I don't want to talk. I would rather not talk. Actually.
Well, so that's kind of like the extent of what I know of in terms of blood magic.
Okay.
We could also do a thing where it's like certain blood does certain things, which I've played with that idea in my own writing, where it's like, oh, only like certain monsters do this, have this effect. Maybe it's like this effect, like an undead based monster heals, or maybe like if like you drink werewolf blood, it can, assuming you're I think this is all assuming you're a hunter for the most part, but maybe that increases like reflexes, or you can become like a temporary like monster yourself, and maybe that's where like potions can come in, is like different mixtures of monsters and their blood can do have different effects, which is kind of going almost towards like The Witcher, which I know you don't know what that is, but the cool kids in the audience know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm not a cool kid? Is that what you're saying? I'm not a cool kid?
That's correct.
Oh.
I didn't mean that.
You sound exactly like my mom. I'm kidding. Mom loves me. I love you too, Mom. But anyways, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
One of the options there. That's kind of the furthest I've gotten in terms of thinking about it. But I would love to hear your thoughts on what you think about it.
My thoughts on the blood magic.
You have no idea.
Other shit. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking. Listen. Okay, audience. Hold on, really quick. Audience, come here real quick. Audience, come here for a second. This camera's kind of. All right, come here. I've been dog sitting for the past like 3 or 4 days. I'm running on very little sleep. I'm waking up at 5:30 every morning to let this dog out. I also got scratched in the eye. So my brain is working as fucking hard as it can. So I don't want to hear your shit. I know blood magic. You don't think I don't know blood magic? I'm the fucking blood magic guy. I'm the blood magic guy, okay? I don't want to hear it from you. I don't know what I'm talking about. But so shut up. I want you to shut up. I want everyone to shut up right now. All right, cool. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. And
I believe
hold on.
We got this.
Yeah, this is quality content right here. I don't know what you're talking about. Blood magic, I think we can't. I agree with your initial point is that we can't make it too overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that if Coyote and the monster hunters are practitioners in blood magic, then Xinyue has to have a specific kind of blood that is like the highly sought after thing, because that's what we established.
Yeah.
In the outline. I don't know what that is, but I think that's something like if Coyote is able to, or like and other monster hunters who are maybe a bit more proficient at this skill, because if Coyote's bottom wrong, I don't think he's a very good blood magic user. He could probably do a couple of really simple things, but I don't think he's like a fucking Doctor Strange type guy. Or who is it? Katara and Avatar: The Last Airbender, because that's blood bending. I remember that. But I don't think he's very good. But like the higher people could probably do some pretty fucked shit if they use like Xinyue's blood in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what that looks like though.
I'm gonna step in here for a second. This is me stepping in.
That's how you step? That's how you step? That's what you look
I
like.
could stand up and stick my hairy leg on the table, but I don't think that's gonna accomplish anything. We've seen my knees once.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
I didn't mean to do that. Well, I meant to do it. I didn't mean...
You did not mean to do that.
Okay. I think hunters should only use blood magic to enhance them or heal themselves.
Enhance or heal? I agree. Let's write this down.
Yeah.
I'm writing this down at the very bottom.
Write that down at the very
Blood
bottom.
magic rules. Rule number 1. Only use to enhance / heal oneself.
Well, so that's not what I said, though.
That's not what you said?
Only hunters...
What the fuck did you say?
Hunters only use blood magic for that purpose. I think there is a certain breed of people that can cut themselves and use it kind of like that Squidward guy in Infinity War.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he just kind of
Yeah.
they just can kind of like throw projectiles
Good
made
way
of
to
blood.
act.
And I think that those are like maybe not like the super elite hunter people, but like they're like the ones that can do this blood ritual, and it's just like the hunters can see and recognize special blood, but it's like they can probably use her blood to an extent to enhance themselves, but I don't think that they're like using deep blood magic.
Okay, let me ask this.
Yes.
Are the hunters just either A, not well versed enough in blood magic rituals, B, not skilled enough to do the really cool magic shit, or C, did I say A C C or did I say A B C?
I don't know.
Or 3, are they just like on are they just on principle like not choosing to do those things?
Well, I think we've already talked about how the more into blood magic you are, the crazier it makes you. I think the like these blood wizards are either nearly brain dead or absolutely crazy, and it's to the point where like the hunters are controlling them, even though there's an argument to be made for these blood wizards being more powerful. And there's also an argument to be made where maybe one's mind can withstand it more than others. So it's, gosh, we have to create a whole. The rest of this episode is going to be focused on this system because we have to establish this.
That's fine, and then that's fine. We can continue the plot later, but because I think this is important to.
This is very important.
Hammer this out so we can understand what's happening. Did you make a new document? We should probably make a new document.
I mean, we can if you want to. I think we could even stick it on.
Gonna get so fucking big.
I think we could stick it on the character document.
I do have it down here. Oh, okay, cool.
If you want to, otherwise
I'm
honestly fine with keeping it here if you want. But
I get like mad when my documents are like not super readable and. yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Don't. Tiny Tim, we don't need to hear from you.
Sorry.
Tiny Tim, we don't want to hear.
It's put away. It's put away.
Okay. Blood magic rules. In the bone structure document.
Yep.
If you are here. Sweet. Okay.
Wait, where are you putting this?
Number 1.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Because hunters need to have a good brain to fight monsters. Blood wizards kind of just use it to help the hunters do their job, I feel like.
So what's a blood wizard? Don't sigh at me. That's a reasonable question.
I mean, it is, but it's like I'm making all of this up right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, so let's make it up. What the fuck is a blood wizard?
He's...
And how do they interact in this world?
I don't know.
It's
almost like it's like a necromancer.
Is the swamp fucker a blood wizard?
I don't think so. I think we have another type of magic.
So he's a third thing.
He's like a Gandalf kind of magic. He like throws blue energy at shit, or elemental stuff at shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter magic.
Right.
So.
I see. There's a lot to keep track of.
Well, that's why we're writing it down. You haven't.
Yeah, so why'd I say that?
Yeah, you
what?
haven't.
Shit, what?
Well, you haven't seen Skyrim, so you've definitely not played Oblivion. How do I describe this to you? Okay. Did you see?
I'm all ears.
Did you
I'm all
see
ears for this.
The D&D movie? Okay.
Would it help this conversation if I answered if I answered yes?
Not if you're lying to me.
Then yes. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't.
Shit, dude. Alright, imagine, like... okay, imagine a dude. Or dudes...
I'm imagining a dude.
Man or a woman that's kind of, like, sickly. You can see, like, their cheekbones, like they're, like, malnourished looking. Dark circles under their eyes.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'm looking right at it.
Okay. They're wearing maybe like a red, like, robe kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to get too close to like other, like, already created magic users. They're almost like a cult of their own, but it's almost like a subcult inside of the hunter cult.
The monster hunter. Okay,
Yeah,
yes. Okay,
so-
yes.
They're just more crazy, and the hunters are controlling them for their own agenda.
The hunters are controlling them.
Yes, because the deeper into blood magic you dive into, the more beast-like you become.
Got it.
So it's like they're like on the edge of turning. Like, it wouldn't be surprising if at the end of Act 2, when they try to do this ritual on Xinyue, if some of them just turn into monsters during that ritual, and that's how they escape.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is like that these devoted like magicians or whatever we call them is infecting like the hunters cult because of like thirst for power and that they keep these guys around. Why do they keep these guys around then? Why
Because
Why
I would
why
even
are the
argue
hunters-
that it's that they're past their, like, they maybe were hunters that dove too much into blood magic, and it just kind of killed their brain. But they keep them around, I imagine, because they can do stuff with blood magic that hunters can't do without going crazy. So they're using them for their
They're using them
abilities,
to, like-
essentially.
Okay. So it's so this is a good indication of the corruption of this monster hunter cult, which is a big plot point. Okay,
Yes.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm inventing a
hearing,
cult right now.
well, that's what we've been doing this whole time. Just, all of it is this is an extension of the cult that is the writer's room.
True. So, yeah, so let me, we'll need a cooler name, but for now I'm going to just call them Blood Wizards.
Blood wizards. Wizards of blood.
Are the heaviest blood magic users.
Yeah, partner.
They have little intelligence, with the exception of their blood magic use. Because they're nearly, like, they're becoming beast-like, like monster-like. They're about to just become like, well, it's kind of like their animal instincts will, like, just come to life when they change, and they'll just start attacking whatever they see. So it's like they're kind of, their intelligence has gone down.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then 3, I mean, let's see. blood wizards can use their own blood as projectiles.
Okay. Which the monster hunters are not able to do.
That's correct. And I'm gonna say like that's most of their offensive stuff because I don't want them to be able to just explode other people.
Yeah.
They can perform rituals with other people's blood, though, because that's kind of that's how we end Act 2. Is they're gonna try something to that effect. Whether they even get close to doing the ritual or not, that's kind of where Xinyue is headed at the moment, without the protagonist truly knowing. So I'm not sure, and these guys aren't going to be probably introduced until we get to HQ, because they can't really survive outside of HQ, I imagine.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can get them into the climax, because that might add to that, but like they don't just normally like leave HQ. I don't think. I think they're too far gone. At least in my mind. You know what? I'm gonna also say they can form weapons made of their blood.
Made of their blood. Got it.
So they can form like a knife made out of blood, I guess. And it becomes solid instead of liquid, obviously.
Yeah. I see. I think we should find a way to connect this to the monsters in some way, shape, or form.
Well, yeah, so
how is
hang on.
Blood magic connected to monster?
Let me add this up here, I guess, because hunters use different forms or different monster blood for enhancement slash healing. And it's like, if normal humans did this, you're stuck in Xinyue's situation. I think. Which, honestly, the answer, her cure, might be to turn her into a hunter, which might be what this concoction does.
Turn her into a hunter, how?
Well, if you have your wizard character, if, like, Rose making the cure, maybe the cure is to give her a concoction that will give her the, like, reflexes and whatever hunter abilities, and that's the cure. Maybe that's what that is. But we're not even close to there yet. That's just me spitballing.
We'll think about that when we come to it.
Yeah, because we're not even at that point yet.
Yeah. So perhaps okay. So monster hunters use monster blood. Do they use their own blood, or is it just monster blood? I think it probably would be stronger if it's only monster blood. That kind of gives them a reason to hunt all these monsters to begin with.
I won't disagree with that. I think the crazier hunters probably use their own blood.
Yeah, and I think that kind of gets into like blood wizard territory.
It does.
Like once you kind of start to cross that threshold.
Yeah, and it's like there's nothing saying we can't have a hunter on the brink already, and it's like, because I would even argue even using monster blood like this, kind of, it has a cost. Like there's a price to that. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So. Yeah, this is hard.
It's difficult.
But I think this is a really.
Tough.
I think this is a good start to this. And I think that this will help us start Act 2.
Yeah, for sure. We're on the path.
We are on
the path. Is before us.
I honestly think next episode we should dive into our arcane or our the other end of the magic spectrum, just so that that's done. And in case we want to use that at all during the film before we get to the wizard, but I also am unsure of how we would do that.
Yeah. That's something to figure out next time.
Yeah, for sure. But I know we said we get into Act 2. This is technically Act 2, so if you are going to yell at us...
begun in Act 2.
Yeah, so don't yell at us. We did our fucking job. But if you liked this episode, go ahead and like, comment, and then also, like... You know, if you like watching us and you keep like going to the search bar, you could subscribe so that YouTube kind of just like lets you know when we upload again. Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah. Why not? Let me take a stab at this.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. Like and comment on this video, all right? And comment down below, perhaps, what's your favorite kind of blood magic? Like, what's your favorite blood magic spell that you do at home? Audience, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notification. Hit the bell for notifications because you want to know when you're going to be able to watch the next video. We do upload Wednesdays and Saturdays, so it shouldn't be that hard to keep track of, but the bell is going to be your best friend. All right? Are we clear? Okay, cool.
We have TikTok and Instagram as well. That'll be linked in the description.
Yes. Well, buddy,
Batman's playing basketball.
We made some progress.
Sorry. Okay.
No. Whoa. What?
Dude, it says Batman's playing basketball. I got a notification on my computer. Anyway, that's about all we have time for today. I am gonna gloss over that.
Batman playing basketball.
That's correct.
Like, we end on a gold nugget like that, but we don't have time. Okay.
We don't have time.
Yeah, whatever.
So, we'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Stay safe now, you hear?
Adios.
Come back.
I don't know any other languages. Bye.